Hey YouTube, it's Point Shooter here. Well, today I'm out doing a hike in the snow. Don't know if you guys can see it, but there is snow coming down. It was just above freezing when I left, so I guess the temperature's dropping down a bit. Last day of the year here, last day of 2013. Boy, what a year it's been. I just wanted to do a quick video. I know I haven't uploaded much lately, but I've been testing a lot of gear lately. Got a lot of things in the works for 2014. Doing a lot with Countryman. Countryman.com. We'll put a link down there for you. And he and I have been collaborating, doing a lot of things on the website, and look forward to some Google Hangouts from us and a lot of new things on both of our channels. With him, with canning, prepping, living frugally, and of course me with gear reviews and survival gear, outdoor kind of things. So I wanted to talk about a little bit about my winter kit. This today is just a minimalist kit that I've got with me. It's just a 1980s Yugoslavian rucksack. This one was a Serbian one. This one was used by the Serbs in the 90s. And I got it surplus locally, which I really like. And you see I've got my fleece clipped on the bottom of it. And I wanted to talk a little bit about what I wear. Usually I go with cotton base layers or some sort of wicking material, like an Under Armour kind of shirt. Tech Wick, something like that. I've got my Vask boots on. These aren't winter boots, but they do work well, and especially for jumping from rock to rock. I like that they've got enough grip to them. Then I've got a Gore-Tex outer layer on over my cotton, and I can put the fleece on underneath if I got cold. Also I've been running these for a couple of years and really like them. These are Ironclad Cold Works gloves. These are sold as work gloves, but actually I use them all year for work, and then especially in the wintertime it's just a daily glove, and they've got good grip to them. They've held up real well. So those are some of the things I've got. Another thing that I've got with me today that I've been reviewing is the Sawyer Mini. I picked up a bunch of these and have been evaluating them, getting other people to test them out. Gave one to a buddy who is over in Afghanistan. There's a long story behind the testing process, but I ended up having to go out and buy these and distribute them. But I've been very happy so far. One of the reasons that I'm carrying it in my pocket is because of the temperature. This is one that's been used and has had water through it. And any type of water filter that you have, whether it's a Katadyn, a Berkey bottle, a Sawyer filter, MSR, whatever, and I've got a ton of different water filters, but whenever I carry one out in freezing or near freezing temperatures, you want to make sure that you keep it close to your body, close to your core. That way it does not freeze, because if it freezes, think about what happens with water when it freezes. It expands. It can expand the membranes and damage the filter. So stay tuned for some reviews coming up on those, on the Sawyers. And I just want to show you the pack. It's a real nice pack. It's very small, but it is water resistant. It's canvas. And you can pick these up on surplus on eBay. And what's cool about it is it's got the back straps. It's got the carrier for a sleeping bag or a poncho or a blanket down the bottom, where you could put your extra top layer. And these straps are removable, and you can also run it as just a shoulder bag. So what have I got in the kit? I've got the front pouch. This is sort of my accessories pouch. And what I've got, first and foremost, is a first aid kit. A good first aid kit, which I was in actually not too long ago. Got some chewing gum in there, and an elastic bandage. This is a sterile one out of an eventual medical kit. But you're probably wondering maybe why an elastic bandage, and there's no SAM splint or anything like that in here. This is because the chance of sprain or injury, and I've been having a lot of trouble with my ankle and my knees lately. And I have knee braces and different things like that, but if I'm not wearing my braces, or even if I am, I always carry an elastic bandage now, because I found that over the past couple weeks I've had to use an elastic bandage a lot to really get around. And if you got injured, something like this could help you get home if you couldn't get rescued or extricated from the situation. What else have we got? My hygiene kit, toothbrush, toothpaste, and some shampoo. I prefer liquid soap in kits because it's easy to cap it off. It may not last as long as a gigantic bar of soap, but for 3-4 days a week maybe, that's going to be plenty. And basically the way this kit is set up is anywhere I can get where there's water, running water, I can take care of hygiene. Wash my face, brush my teeth, wash my hair. If there's a shower but there's no soap or whatever, you can take a shower. So I always recommend that you have that in your kit. And chapstick, especially in the wintertime. This is multi-use. You can use this to not only take care of your lips or chapped areas of your body, you can use this to put on your tinder to make it last longer. You can also, if you have like a pump filter like my MSR Mini Works, the manual states if you don't have the correct stuff, the silicone to put on the pump mechanism, you can use chapstick. So that's a good thing to have. Small spork. There's really no food in this kit. And of course I've got my New Testament that was sent to me, it was given to me by a friend of mine when he got back from overseas. So this is just what rides in the front pouch, just a couple things. But this is sort of like what I call a fast and light. This is just sort of a grab and go bag that I have ready. And it just has some things in there. And then there's things that I move around. But nice little pouch on the front. There's some Cyrillic writing on there. This was, you'll see these listed as a couple things. Sometimes they'll call it a Serbian rucksack, a Serbian backpack. They'll call it a JNA, which was the Yugoslav National Army. Some people call it just a Yugoslav pack. There are even auctions where you can get 4 of these for a good price. So check them out. In the back, I've got 8x21 binoculars, just a cheap little pair. I've got, for my contrast, I've got my bright orange boonie hat that's reversible too, camouflage. This is an U.S. Aircrew survival item, one of my favorites. Then I've got, for shelter, I've got a U.S. GI casualty blanket. This is probably my favorite shelter piece of all. This is a olive drab tarp on one side, and it has aluminized reflective on the other side. So this allows you to not only stay out of the wind and rain and snow, but it allows you to wrap up for warmth. And it has grommet holes. You can string this as a tarp. I've heard of people carrying casualties in these. You know, you could do all kinds of things with it. Then I've got, we'll get to that in a second, I've got a folded up 1 liter bottle here. This is one of the ones from Walmart. It's a outdoor products one, and it's bright pink, so again, it's something that contrasts. The reason I like flexible bottles in the winter is that if you fill it up with snow to allow it to melt between the layers of your clothing, again, don't put it close to your skin because it robs your body of the heat, but put this between your layers, like in a jacket pocket or something, or outside of your sweater. But I like having a flexible one that can be inside your coat and it's not too bulky. Then I've got, I think that's everything on the inside there. From SASK Tactical, I've got a couple things from him. This is the Canada bottle he sent me. It's about 3/4 of a quart, 3/4 of a liter, 750 mil. It's a very nice little bottle. I like it. Then this is my little kit, and it has my Endure, also known as ProForce, olive drab sleeping bag, and this is a thermal bivy bag. This is one of my favorite shelter materials, and basically between those, if I'm not carrying a lot for shelter, I'll have these two things and maybe the Basher that Foggy sent me, Fog 360, but I'll definitely have those two with me all the time. Another thing from SASK Tactical is the Gerber diamond sharpener for knives and the Leatherman rebar that he sent me. Great tool, and the two of these together, it makes a great combo. So what else have I got? I've got Solar Rolls. These are temporary sunglasses, and they actually work really well. And sometimes I just wear these as regular glasses, regular sunglasses, but they fit behind prescription sunglasses, or prescription glasses, and they give these to laser eye surgery patients. So this is something that is very small and can fit in there, and if you poke holes in the ends, you can put a piece of string on there and use it even without glasses. Then I've got my Maxim survival kit. This is new to me, and I've really been enjoying it. I think it's a great kit. And especially with some modifications, what I really like about it is that it has a nice mirror. And you can get the BCB British kits that have the mirror in there, but they're a lot smaller. And this is a full-size actual plastic mirror. And it's got a lot of great items, a great saw. Most of the things in here are things that I've put in here. But one of the things, this is a shout out to ING Noob. We have been talking months ago about knives for pocket survival kits, and this is my Benchmade Benchmite, and it's not a one-hand opening design, it's the levitator lock. They don't make this anymore, and I wish they'd bring it back. They make it in the Harley Davidson edition, but it's an Aus 8 little 1 3/4 or 2-inch blade, something like that, and it's a levitator lock. And what it is there's a little detent in here, and it allows it to lock open or closed. In fact, you have to release the lock just to open it up. But if I had to choose one knife from my tins, this is the one that I pick. The other thing that I'm evaluating, these are the Aquamira Frontier Pro straws. I had one of these years ago. I already have a video out on it. And the filter element cracked and fell out of it. So that was not very, did not make me very happy. But what's great is it fits inside these tins, and it will fit inside a standard 2-ounce tobacco tin. I don't know about an Altoids tin. I have not tried that yet. But just a small survival tin. And you're probably thinking, where's the compass? You guys know me, I always have compasses. And I did not bring my Silver Ranger today, or my new Suunto MCA that I've been testing, but this is the compass that came with the Maxim kit. And it actually glows in the dark. If you charge it up with light, it actually will glow. And I really like that. I think that any compass that you carry should be glow in the dark. So that's the Pocket Survival Tin. And then this, you're probably wondering what happened to his cook kit tin. Some people had mentioned on my bug out bag video, or my get home bag, that my mess tin I showed as British was aluminum and was not genuine issue. It was made by one of the surplus kind of companies. This is an actual Dutch surplus mess tin from 1996, and this is rock solid. I've not I've not boiled in this one yet, but it came as a set of 2, a smaller one inside. This is the larger one, and this is my favorite cooking container. I used the aluminum one many times, and it worked real well, and it's a good solid design. And what's cool about this is you could dig with this, you could scoop water with this, you could use it for all kinds of things. You can boil water in this, you could cook food in this. It's a very solid container. And with all this geared together, I feel like this kind of covers all my needs. That I've got shelter, I've got water. I don't have a lot of water, but I've got the ability to get water. I've got the filter. I can use it as a straw. I can use it to filter from the bag. Got a pretty good kit here, I think. If you guys have comments, questions, definitely let me know. And stay tuned for some more videos coming up in 2014. This is Point Shooter. I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year. And remember to always be safe in the outdoors. Always be prepared. And even if it's that you have a survival tin and a blanket or whatever it is, make sure that you have your preparedness items with you all the time. Alright guys, this is Point Shooter saying Happy New Year, signing out. Come check us out on countryman.com. It's the new site that Countryman and I have been doing. I'll put a link in there for you. And stay tuned for some great things coming from both of us. Check out his channel. We'll be doing Google Hangouts from time to time, and we hope to see you guys on the new channel, on the new page. Take care guys, this is Point Shooter signing out.